And blessed are the great, for they shall receive their just rewards.
Have you been saintly with credit in the past? If your credit record is rated great, Avantcard can offer you Ireland's lowest rate on loans over €20,000. So whether you've been dreaming of an upgraded kitchen, better bathroom or snazzier car, see if we can answer your prayers.
For more info, go to avantcard.ie.
Limited time offer. Lending criteria, terms and conditions apply. New applications only. Information correct as of February 1st, 2019. See bonkers.ie. Avantcard DAC trading as Avantcard is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
I found this. Since Ken Palm began in 2002, every NCAA tournament champion but one was top 20 in both offensive and defensive efficiency. At the end of the regular season, that's the following 8 teams: Virginia, Gonzaga, Duke, Michigan State, North Carolina, Michigan, Kentucky, Houston.
Hey, what? Shout out to Donut Bag stat department. We got the best in the biz.
They worked like hell. Those
better than
those guys.
Better than Greeny and Golan.
Yeah, great stuff, guys. Have an extra donut. The Donut Bag is brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the smart way to buy and resell tickets. It takes confusion out of buying tickets. They put a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to let you know if you're getting a good or bad deal. Use promo code DonutBag to get $20 off your first purchase. Go to SeatGeek.com or get the SeatGeek app. SeatGeek, life's an event. We have the tickets. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Donut Bag, part of the Pod Hub Network. In this episode, I talk to basketball nut Coach Warzoo, and we preview the NCAA tournament. He knows a lot about basketball, and I know nothing, but somehow we come up with some analysis. By the way, I'm having my own podcast bracket challenge where the prize is a $25 gift card. Check out my social media posts for details. There is no entry fee, but there are certain things you have to do. So the Donut Bag starts right now. All right, it's time for March Madness. With me to break down the brackets is basketball nut Coach Warzoo. What's up, sir?
Joey, I'll tell you what, my favorite time of the year.
You know, I think you're a hardcore basketball guy and you follow it all year and stuff. I'm the opposite. I'm aware of Duke and some guy is good on there that has a bad shoe or something like that. That's all I know about college basketball.
Listen, take my hand. We're going to walk you through this.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Yeah, but I have my methods. I don't know. I haven't watched a game of college basketball, but I have my methods. And I usually lose, but still, I won't say they're proven methods, but they're proven to not work. But still, I have my methods.
Listen, what did they say in White Men Can't Jump? Even the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and again.
I was not aware.
Listen, tell me you've seen White Men Can't Jump.
I've seen that, but yeah, I don't remember that phrase.
Okay, we're gonna have to get you to go back and rewatch that.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. But that is a saying. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while.
Okay,
that's amazing. Oh God! And then Yahoo Answers. Someone says, "What does that mean?" Oh man!
Somebody said, "What does that mean?"
On Yahoo Answers. You ever go on Yahoo Answers? They're like the stupidest people on earth.
Can't even trust Yahoo. That's why people are going to Google.
Yahoo? How is Yahoo still a thing? I have a Yahoo account and I've had it for like 20 years, but
listen, my wife makes fun of me to this day. And I'm going to tell her that I am not indeed the only person that still has a Yahoo email account, because you, Joey,
do
have one.
I do. I have. Yeah. Now, if you have like an AOL account, then that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, listen. Yeah,
I think people do have
only sexual predators, pedophiles, and serial killers have AOL accounts.
We're learning all kinds of things tonight. Okay.
People with dog AVIs, I believe, also have AOL accounts. So, no offense to those lists,
So what do you think overall of? Let's start with the 1 seeds.
Okay.
Duke, Duke, Gonzaga, Virginia, and North Carolina. Do you think Michigan should have been a 1 seed? I do.
You think Michigan? You know what? It's funny because, man, they were kind of reeling down the stretch. You know, I do. Truth be told, I want to say a month or so ago, I put in futures bets to win the title, Michigan and North Carolina. But I'll tell you what, I'm not as confident in Michigan right now. I still think they're one of, 8-10 teams that I think have a legit shot to win the title, but they're just clumped up with
I mean Michigan State. I'm sorry.
Oh, Michigan State.
Yeah.
Oh, Michigan State. I don't think Michigan State should have been a 1 seed.
Really?
I think a big debate was kind of, Michigan State and Michigan both being a 2 seed. A lot of people, I guess, thought, Michigan should have been a 3, but I think their body of work.
They made Michigan State a 2 seed, or they put them in the East bracket against Duke again because they want the school, they want the where they play to be close to where the schools are, or some crap like that.
Yeah, it's more of a travel thing for fans and teams and whatnot. They're kind of switching it around from how they used to do it, but. You're talking about the 1 seeds. I definitely think Virginia. I'm just not a Virginia guy. This will be the 1 year probably that that they do go to the Final Four, just because I'm really in the boat of saying that they don't make it. I just not a Virginia fan of all the teams they've had in the past few years. Just not a fan of them this year.
I mean, maybe just their style is not good for the tournament. Maybe it's better. They're a better regular season team.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely partly it. They lack when the chips are down in the tournament, they lack the firepower on offense. When you're not putting the ball, it's one game. So when you're not putting the ball in the basket one night, it's over. So the other 1 seeds we got North Carolina. I mean, obviously, I think that's the favorite to me. I think this is the toughest field to pick in a while, but North Carolina to me is the most complete team.
How crazy is it? How good was the ACC that 3 teams are number 1 seeds?
I don't even think it's crazy to even say that we see an all ACC Final Four and it's not even all the 1 seeds. Like, I think Florida State is good enough to get to the Final Four.
Could be. I could see them taking on Gonzaga.
Man, I mean, this is such a tough slate. Like I think I have 10 teams that I think could legitimately win it all or get to the title game. Duke, Carolina, Houston, Michigan, Kentucky, Gonzaga, Michigan State. One of my big time sleepers, Texas Tech. I guess there are 3, but nobody's really talking about them. Purdue and Nevada. And
have you been looking at my bracket? I have Texas Tech going to the Final Four.
Oh, man, I tell you what, Jared Culver's going to be a star in this tournament. I've watched them many games this year. They got scrappy, veteran guard play. I really like that Texas Tech. The problem with them is they run into all the teams that I like, with the Nevada. They're jumbled in with that Nevada and Michigan.
I don't even have Nevada beating Florida.
You know what?
I have. That's one of my 7-10 upsets.
That is also a tough game to pick. Whoever wins that game could very well get to the Elite Eight. That people forget that Nevada was a top. They're a top 10 team preseason. They got about 4 guys who are 25-year-old seniors. It seems like they're so old. And I can just see it now. Musselman, after the Elite Eight with the net hanging around his neck saying, oh, yeah, everybody didn't believe in us. And, and what's his name punched the glass and was swearing in the hallway of the locker room. Everybody counted us. I could 100% see something like that.
Okay, let's start with the East bracket. Do you see a lot of? I'm not seeing a lot of upsets in this. Maybe UCF over VCU, but that's just an 8-9.
I'll tell you what, there's the potential upsets that I think could happen are Liberty over Mississippi State and Yale over LSU. Not saying they will happen.
So I have Maryland beating whoever the 11 seed is, but then I have a Maryland beating LSU. So we don't think very highly of LSU either way.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think that's going to be a tough little cluster to get out of, because those mid majors right there with Yale, and then I really like Belmont. I think Belmont and Yale are both going to be tough outs for Maryland and LSU. I'm just not. I'm not that big a Maryland fan.
Yeah. I forget why I picked Maryland there. So my final two in the East is Duke and Michigan State, with Duke beating Michigan State. What do you have?
I have Duke and Louisville right now.
Ooh, you have Louisville beating Michigan State. Interesting. Does Pitino coach Minnesota?
His son.
Oh, okay.
This is a tough, I have, these are all, I guarantee you a lot of my selections are going to change by Thursday, because I'm going to sit down and probably overanalyze this.
Yeah.
But that Louisville-Michigan State game is a tough game to pick. But I like Louisville because they got some length. And I think Michigan State is just, I don't know. I think they ran a gauntlet in that Big Ten. And I think I think the Big Ten's overrated a little bit this year, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay, on to the West. I don't have, oh God. The only upset I have is Florida over Nevada, but you're saying, it's not just you, but seeing Nevada as a sleeper team in the West.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any upsets in that first round. I know, everybody. I feel like everybody, the majority of the public is going to have Murray State beating Marquette. I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. I think that could end up being a bracket winner for a lot of people, because people to take Marquette.
You got to be careful with those upsets. You get cute and pick an upset, and if you're wrong, it ruins your whole bracket.
Yeah,
speaking from the person who's picking number 3 Texas Tech to go to the Final Four in this bracket.
No, I mean, look, I think what you're referring to, and what I'm thinking of, is when people get crazy picking those first round upsets.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna pick 6 first round upsets. 6 double digit seeds to win. No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, people think, there's a 12-5 upset every time. Sometimes there's a 14-3 or a 3-14 or something like that. Yeah, but if you miss, you're screwed. Especially if it's someone that's going to go far. You got to be careful with that.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to take 2 to 3 upsets I don't even think I'm going to take 3 upsets in the first round, and definitely none in this West region.
Is Gonzaga the team that they're seeded high every single year and then they disappoint every single year? Have they ever gone far in the tournament?
A couple years ago, they made the Final Four. That's a team I'm struggling with this year. I mean, they have a top 10 pick. They're a veteran, type team, but like I said, I was talking about Florida State earlier. I think Florida State is a team that could give them a lot of trouble, and could actually beat them.
Wait, didn't Pitt beat Florida State?
Was that Florida State that Pitt
beat?
No, they beat Louisville. Or they beat Louisville, Florida State. Yeah.
See, that would be that. See, that means that Florida State's going to go far now.
It means something.
Now on to the South. This is the region with Virginia. I have Oklahoma beating Mississippi. That's not really a thing. Now, I do have 12 Oregon beating 5 Wisconsin.
I think